Now, the Fox 61 Weather Watch with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank.
Back to nice weather heading into this upcoming weekend if you have outdoor plans. Today, the rain was not as intense as expected, but boy, it sure was wet. We started off the day with a steadier rainfall, and then we traded it in for areas of fog, mist, drizzle, and that is still our weather ongoing outside tonight. And there is a chance for a few hit or miss actual showers in between the areas of drizzle. We'll see overnight lows only staying around the 70-degree mark as we head towards daybreak tomorrow. And if you're up early tomorrow, you'll start the day off looking at some clouds, but with a little bit of patience, we'll break for sunshine and temperatures will rebound, climbing into the middle 80s inland and near 80 degrees for the hills. So let me show you how this all kind of shakes out. This is 3 o'clock in the morning. Notice we still have a couple of those widely scattered showers out there, and this is 5 a.m. So again, if you're up really early on a Saturday, maybe you have to work, there could be a few that are still left over, maybe a rumble of thunder here, especially towards the Connecticut shoreline or just to the south. But watch what happens as we head towards and after 7 a.m. Clouds breaking for sunshine, and then it will be humid, it will be warm, and summer is back. You know, earlier this week, a lot of people asked me if we just skipped right over summer or late summer weather because it felt a lot like early fall. So we're kind of getting back to our regularly scheduled programming. Later in the day and into the evening, a cold front will pass through. It likely comes through dry. You'll see this computer model shows those showers kind of dissipating as they move through the state. But one thing that it will end up doing for us is dropping the temperatures for the second half of the weekend on Sunday. We're in the 70s to around 80 degrees. We're looking at partly cloudy skies. And again, later in the day, there is a chance for an isolated shower or sprinkle, but I think most of the state stays dry. So hang on to the outdoor plans. Do not cancel them for either day this weekend. So for your Sunday, we're looking at high temperatures in the mid 70s to right around 80 degrees. To the tropics we go. Lots to talk about now. This is Tropical Storm Franklin with winds of 50 miles per hour. The storm is expected to strengthen into a Category 2 hurricane, passing between Bermuda and the United States and then curving back out into the Atlantic. The Canadian Maritimes watching this closely. No direct impacts from this storm are expected in southern New England, but there's going to be some rough surf and rip currents for ocean-facing beaches. And by ocean, I mean Atlantic Ocean. So in Long Island Sound, we're protected, but some really rough waves for areas south of Long Island could be up to 6 to 9 feet. I was just looking at the forecast from the National Weather Service. We're also watching this area of disturbed weather, Cuba, the Yucatan Peninsula, Florida, the eastern Gulf Coast in general, having to watch this later this weekend into early next week as that system may strengthen and has an 80% chance of developing within the next 7 days. So that's the next one to watch. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. For us, we start off the work week dry on Monday, but there is a rising chance for showers later Tuesday into Wednesday, maybe even a steady period of rain. The warmest day on the 7-day forecast is tomorrow. After that, we're in the 70s across the board, guys.